if the clouds decide to leak? What if my knees get sudden and weak? What if a bird is aimed too true? What if my left foot trips the shoe? What if the wind blows off my hat? What if I see a ghost white cat? What if the neighbor wants to talk? What if I lose the power to walk? What if my zipper slides right down? What if I'm the joke of the town? What if the sidewalk turns to glass? What if I'm blocked by growing grass? What if my phone dies in my hand? What if I sink in shifting sand? What if a sneeze ruins my face? What if I lose my sense of space? What if the sun is just too bright? What if I'm caught in a neon light? What if my keys fall down a drain? What if I can't outrun the rain? 50 shadows in the hall, waiting for the sky to fall. A million ways it could go wrong, so we'll just stay here where we belong. What if a dog begins to bark? What if it's way too scary dark? What if my shirt is on backwards? What if I lose all of my words? What if a bee decides how sweet? What if the gum sticks to my feet? What if I forget where I live? What if I got no more to give? What if the air is way too thin? What if the germs get on my skin? What if I sprout a sudden horn? What if my favorite jeans get torn? What if I trip on a painted line? What if the stars refuse to shine? What if a stranger says hello? What if I forget which way to go? What if my shadow runs away? What if it's just a wrong kind of day? What if the static makes me shock? What if I can't undo the lock? What if the puddle is a lake? What if my smile is clearly fake? What if the pigeon knows my name? What if the world is not the same? What if a button pops right off? What if I get a tiny cough? What if the bus doesn't stop for me? What if I'm lost at a minus C? What if my shoelace meets a grave? What if I'm just a minute late?